Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video I'll be making these beautiful wrap skirts. I'll be making use of 3 yards of crepe fabric, so I'll be folding this fabric into 2 equal parts first. So after folding it into 2, I'm going to properly arrange it on the table. Then I'm going to take one of the edges and fold it over like this, giving it this triangular shape. I'm going to fold it over like this and I'll properly arrange the fabric on each other. In case you don't understand me, fold your fabric like you're cutting out a single flay. The way you normally fold the fabric, that is what you do here. The first thing I need to do is to take my waist measurement on the fabric. Here's the calculation I need to take my waist measurement. The waist measurement I'm working with is 25 inches. I'm going to write down that 25 inches and I'm going to plus half of the waist measurement, that is 25 inches divided by 2 will give me 12.5. I'm going to add it to the actual waist measurement, which is 25. So when I add the 25 inches to the 12.5, that is half of my waist measurement, I'm going to have 37.5. Then I'm going to add 10 inches allowance to it. So when I add the 10 inches allowance to it, I'm going to have 47.5. So I'm going to divide the 47.5 with the formula for cutting a single flay, which is 3.14. So I'm going to divide the 47.5 divided by 3.14. I'm going to have 15.1. So that is what I'm going to be taking. So from that sharp edge, I'm going to be moving my tape like this. Then I'm going to mark my waist measurement round. So I'm going to place my tape on the top like this. Then I'm going to be moving the tape from the down parts around, but I'm not going to be moving it at the top like this. You make sure you hold your tape down while taking the measurement. So I'm marking the 15.1 inch round like this. That is my waist measurement. After marking it round, I'm going to connect all the points together. Then I'm going to take my tape around that place. Whatever I have, I'm going to multiply it by 4 because my fabric is folded into 4. So if it's up to your measurements, you can stick with it, and if it's more than, also you can stick with whatever you have there. So now I'm going to be taking the length of the skirt. The length of my skirt is 39 inches. So I'm going to place my tape on my waistline. Then I'm going to take it round like this to mark the 39 inches at the base of the skirt. After marking it round, I'm going to connect everything together and I'm going to cut the waist and the base of the skirt. After cutting and unfolding it, this is what the skirt is looking like. Now I'll be cutting out the band for the skirt. The actual length of my skirt is 40 inches. I took 39 for this pattern. I'll be making use of 2 inches for my band. So for me to get the width of the fabric I'll be cutting out for the band, I'm going to measure the waist of the skirt round. Whatever I get, I'm going to multiply it by 2 as the width of my band. I got 54 inches and I'm going to multiply it by 2. Whatever I have will be the width of my band. So I've gone ahead to cut out the band, and the length of this band is 4 inches. So I'm going to properly arrange this band into 2 equal parts. Then I'm going to fold my skirt into 2. The band is folded into 2. So I'm going to fold my skirt into 2 as well. I'm going to arrange it. I'll fold it into 2 equal parts and I'm going to place the band on it to see the points the band is going to stop on the skirt, and I'm going to mark that part on my band. So this is the point the band is going to stop on the skirt. I'm going to notch that point. So I'm going to head over to my sewing machine, and I'm going to fold this band into two like this. So I'm going to sew it to this point where I notched. That's where I'm going to stop. Then the other side of the band as well, I'm going to sew it to the other notch at the other side as well. So I'm going to fold it into two on the wrong side, and I'm going to close that part up till the point where the notch is. Then I'm going to stop sewing. So I'm done sewing it, so I'm going to turn the fabric over to the right side. So I'm done turning it over to the right side, and I went ahead to iron it. So this is what it's looking like. Now I'm going to be attaching the band to the skirt like this. So I'm going to open up my skirt, then I'm going to place the band from one edge to another. So at the point that is opened, the point of the band that is opened is the point I will be attaching to the skirt. So I'm going to place it on my skirt like this, and I'm going to run a straight stitch to the other end of the skirt. So before you attach your band to the skirt, make sure you hem the sides of the skirt. So I'm done attaching my band to it. I went ahead to hem the sides of the skirt first before attaching the band, and I hemmed the base of the skirt. And that's it for today's tutorial. Please make sure you like, you share, you subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.